Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we are here for a brand new mini series I'm planning to do because, as you know, at least people that are in my Discord or follow me on Twitter, my load cell broke so I can't do proper racing content, but we're here for F1 23 Manager, but it's more like F1 2025 Ferrari Fantasy Career Mode, because as you can see we've got Lewis Hamilton in the second Ferrari seat alongside Charles Leclerc. Now I've got a few mods in. As you can see, we've got the Monza livery for the Ferrari. We've got other liveries as well, which you'll see out on track in Bahrain. It has cost us quite a bit of money, as you can see, and I've already made some developments on the program. As you can see, we've got driver development update as well. But yeah, in this series, hopefully maybe I can get a season in by the time I get my pedals fixed or something. That will be the aim. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. I don't really intend on making this a long-term series at all, but yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow. I mean, it's a massive thing that Hamilton goes to Ferrari. I didn't expect it myself, but it's really cool to see. And silly season for 2025 is already underway, so what can I say? Looks like we might get even more. The question is also who's gonna join Mercedes. Is it gonna be Kimi Antonelli? Is it gonna be Albon, Frederic Vesti? We simply don't know. But it's time to head to the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Welcome to Bahrain, ladies and gentlemen. F1 is back. As we start a brand new season, the slate is wiped clean, and all 20 drivers prepare to make an instant impact ahead of an exciting year. Bahrain is known for high tyre degradation, as the asphalt here is so abrasive. The drivers are facing many low to medium speed corners, and any heavy braking will inevitably take its toll on the tyres.
So here we go then in the Bahrain Grand Prix for practice. Now for the car setup, I'll just go something with a decent amount of straight line speeds. Just a bit of a variant, not really that serious. Of course we do need the setup feedback, and then I'll come back to you once we've reached the end of the third practice session before we head into the first quali. But as you can see, we're going to send Hamilton out. We get this nice cutscene of the number 44 car in the Ferrari heading out of the pit lane for the very first time in 2025. So here we are then after the three practice sessions, and you can see the setup satisfaction is really good. Track acclimatization is quite decent as well, and the car parts knowledge is growing as well. Driver preparation looking good too. So without further ado, it is time to head into qualifying into Saturday at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Important qualifying session.
So here we go then. We are gonna hop into Q1 with both of our drivers. We're just gonna do one flying lap midway through the session. That should ideally be enough. So let's manage Q1 and see. It shouldn't be difficult to get both cars into Q3. So yeah, one thing I want to show is the mods. So we have the white Red Bull, as you can see on Perez's car. We have a Lotus Renault Alpine on the Alpine car, and then you can't see it, but we have the 2024 McLaren, we have Toyota, we have Audi e-tron as well, and of course we have the Monza livery, and we've got a mix of a silver and black Mercedes as well. And worth noting, of course, Sainz took Hamilton's seat, which I doubt will happen in real life. As you can take a look at the Toyota here, I doubt this will happen in real life, but I guess we'll see. As there you go, that is the Toyota Gazoo Racing livery. So yeah, wait, let me show you Sainz's livery as well. You can see black at the front, grey, and then black at the back. Quite a nice livery. will be cool if they run it. And then of course the 2024. Oh, sorry, we don't have the 2024 McLaren. We have the Monster McLaren. That is my bad. So it's basically the blue of 2022. Sorry, 2023 has been turned into the Monster Green, which I like. Looks quite decent, as this is gonna be important to time our runs correctly. If I send Leclerc out now, Hamilton out now, then as soon as I exit the pit lane, I'll take manual control. And in tactics, I have to set driving clean air, and then I have to do the same for Hamilton. And now I'm just gonna go on board basically to make sure that we don't get stuck in traffic. So Leclerc and Hamilton are behind each other, which does help. As long as Hülkenberg doesn't go too slowly. Hülkenberg lets Leclerc go. Will he let Hamilton go as well? That doesn't really matter about Leclerc. Oh, he does, which is beautiful. So we have free roam to push. I might have messed up the tire warming a bit. Yeah, I think I might have messed up the tire warm up. Well, we're just gonna have to go for it. On cold tires, not an ideal start to this Q1 session. We'll go on board with Charles Leclerc here, as we bolt it down towards turn 1. Tire temps are a bit off. Let's see what the first sector is gonna be, as you can compare sector times. It's 27.2. It's not a purple. 27.2 as well. Both of our drivers very equal in sector 1, but the cold tires I'm sure not helping. Now they have up to temp tires, so now the pace should be a lot better in this middle sector. As through turn 11 goes Charles Leclerc, we set a 40.6 middle and a 40.6 middle, so we are very, very equal here. As into the last corner, Leclerc has a nice exit, and up to the line for the first qualifying lap of the season. It's going to be a 22.9 for both in the last sector, and they're in P3 and P4, just behind the two Red Bulls, which is pretty much where you expected them to be, at least in Q1, and that should definitely be enough to see us through into Q2. As we have a red flag, I hope that is not because of our drivers. I think it might be though. Hamilton and Leclerc crashed. Both of your team's drivers have retired from the race and will not return to the track when the session restarts. Can I see a replay, please? They probably ran out of fuel actually, which would be on me. I did not catch that, but that is a very, very stupid mistake to make, as we would have easily made it. But now we're going to be in what is it, P15 and P14. We would have easily made it, but yeah. Or yeah, we're actually 14 and 15. As Ferrari, it couldn't have gone any better, could it? So here we go then. We're starting from P14 and P15, which is really not great. Now we have multiple selected strategies, all of them being a 2-stop, soft, medium, soft, etc. I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try and pit early so we get a nice undercut on the field. I could go mediums, but then no, I only have one set, so I'm gonna go softs again. I'm gonna go with this, and then for Hamilton, I'm thinking maybe we can do the 1-stop. So we're gonna start on mediums and then just sit in the train, but then go for the 1-stop while everyone else goes for the 2. So I'm gonna have to go medium, then hard, and delete this stint, and just see if this is going to work. It should work. So I hope it does. We're gonna risk it. I mean, we kind of have to. There's not much more we can do. We're gonna go max fuel so we can push as much as we can, and we're gonna increase the uh, driver options for the start of this race. And then without further ado, I think it's time to head down to the grid for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
That's it. The Bahrain Grand Prix.
So here we go then. 5 red lights.
It's lights out and away we go.
And we are underway. Now I'm going to go straight on board with Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton to see if we can make up any positions. Leclerc is on the inside of Albon into turn 1. And it looks like we're going rather cautious, which is absolutely fine. As we know, we don't win a race at turn 1, but we can lose a race at turn 1. Hamilton overtakes Charles Leclerc. What I can add is I actually have to tell Hamilton not to fight the teammate unless he goes up the inside, which he does. But yeah, so far a bit of a shaky start. Hamilton with a better start, even though he is on the mediums, which is not what I expected. I'm gonna turn the fuel down already. Gonna leave the battery on for now. As yeah, let's see, Leclerc is close. I can change the overtake aggression of both drivers, as we do need to overtake. Can Leclerc go for this move potentially up the inside of the McLaren? He can't, so we're gonna go back on board with Lewis Hamilton on this first lap of the race. So far so good. I hope we can make a move on this Williams soon. Gonna go 2x speed. Hamilton having a bit of a look but not being able. Oh, he does send it. That was quite an opportunistic send, and now he tries to get the Toyota as well. Can he dive bomb into turn 1? Meanwhile, Leclerc overtakes Norris. Let's go take a look at that. As you can see Hamilton in front, and then Leclerc makes the send work on Lando Norris. So that is a good first lap for us here at Ferrari, but now we're gonna have to fast forward in time. Turn down the battery a bit and see how we do really. As whenever Hamilton gets close to the Toyota, maybe I could just let him push a bit more and see if he can get the overtake done. As DRS is now enabled, this is purely on slipstream. We are gaining. Can we make a move up the inside? Hamilton can't make a move just yet, and I doubt we'll have a move into turn 4, although we do have the DRS. We're gonna go to the inside, and we are going to get a move done. That is a nice move from Hamilton, swiftly moving his way up into P11 in this race now, as they're fighting up ahead. So that is gonna help us as I go forward in time. Sergio Perez sets a new fast lap of the race, as maybe we can pull on some pressure with Charles Leclerc here. He is getting quite close. I'll use some deploy because I want to force a move in front so we can make progress. Here we go then. Leclerc straight away up the inside of Magnussen into the last corner, and that's us up into the points. But I don't think he's done yet. He's going or looking for a move up the inside of. I thought he might even go for a double dive bomb, but he's only gone for one, although now he gets the next Lotus as well. And that is a beautiful triple overtake in 3 corners by Charles Leclerc. That is absolutely stellar job there from Charles Leclerc. And now he can use the rest of his tire to try and get a bit of a gap, to try and push or maybe even close up to the DRS in front of him of Nico Hülkenberg. As now it's Hamilton's turn pretty much. As you can see, we're using assist. We're going to give him the ERS battle assist for the first time in this race and see if this is going to help him. Looks like he's pulling to the inside, so I think he's going to go for a move. And he does indeed. He almost rear ends the Lotus as well, but we make the move work, and that is us up into P8 and P11 as one car does not have DRS. Can we go to the inside and make another move stick? Gonna go up the inside, and looks like we do indeed have another move stick. We've got the DRS on the second Lotus. Can we make the double overtake around the outside of the second car? And we make that move stick, and that is an absolute brilliant move. So I'm gonna go back to neutral and push on the fuel. And now Leclerc got past Hülkenberg as well and is on the back of Sainz already. So the progress we are making here is looking quite good. Hamilton already in DRS range of Nico Hülkenberg. So we're gonna try and save some battery, maybe save some fuel as well. Actually, I'm gonna leave Leclerc on the floor. He looks... Oh, I thought he was gonna go up the inside there for a second. Luckily didn't go for that. That I don't think would have ended well. But up to P6 and P7 now. As you can see, Leclerc is really on the back of these Mercedes. Here we go then. Is it gonna be a move around the outside? Well, they're side by side. We can go on board the helmet cam. We try and get the slipstream, and we are passed. As we actually now go on the attack for the second car, are we going to be able to send it around the outside? We try to. We get a bit of space. Can't make it work. Can we make it work into turn 4 potentially? Looks like we're going to go to the outside. And can we get around the outside? Looks like we can indeed, and that is again a beautiful move.
And increase lift and coast.
Into the pit lane we go. Soft tires off, medium tires on. Looks like we have a bit of an issue. That is not what we needed here. A 7.9 second pit stop.
Will be close pit exit.
That is really not what we want. We can rewatch the issue. I think it was on the rear right. The rear right did not come off. That is not what we needed.
Slow down.
As here we go then out of the pit lane. We're going to be behind Nico Hülkenberg. Okay, that is...
You can catch it.
That is really not great. As let's see what we're gonna do with Hamilton then. Mainly if Hamilton can close up to DRS range in front or not. That could be quite important. And looks like we will indeed. We will indeed get DRS. Leclerc re-overtakes Hülkenberg, and this is basically when we have to push. I think with Hamilton we're gonna go about 2 more laps and then pit. Multiple cars crashed. Will we get a safety car here? What cars were involved? It was the 2 Red Bulls. What happened here then? It's the same issue as both of them go off. That is absolutely massive for this race then.
Not going the way the team had hoped.
That's absolutely massive for this race. If both of them have to pit. There's no safety car, I don't think. But that is... Perez gets a time penalty as well. And he has to pit, but that is absolutely insane for our race. Perez 5-second time penalty as expected. I think I'll go 1 more lap with Hamilton, and now I'll pit him this lap for a fresh set of softs. Hopefully we get a clean pit stop with him. As here goes Hamilton then into the pit lane. Let's hope for a clean stop here. We will be a bit behind. We get a better stop than with Leclerc, still not great. We are a bit behind, but we do have the soft tires, which will be hopefully very, very powerful. We might even have DRS on this lap. Looks like not yet, but we do have slipstream. Further back we do have Hamilton as well. And there we go, we do have DRS, so this is big for our race. So we're up to P3, there we go. The overtake has been complete.
Here we are then at the
Down into
11th
turn
corner.
11.
The opportunity
go
begging to be taken.
Around the outside, luckily Fernando is a
And
wise
Leclerc
man and
moves
did
on
not
up.
make contact with us there. And we get the inside line for turn 13. And that is a job well done. Now the question is, can we hold on? Maybe if I hold him back even what is his name? Sorry, Hamilton can close up. I'm gonna push
Energies are
with
good.
Hamilton. Got the energy up there. I think with Hamilton we might even get close here. 15 laps to go of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Hamilton getting ever so close. Hamilton setting the fastest lap of the race, making his mark. Hamilton about to get within DRS range. If I just use a little bit of battery, we should be able to get within DRS range of Fernando Alonso. I think it's smart if we just push away here because the gap is 9/10. Pretty sure we should be able to push away here. I don't know why the gap was that big, as Alonso does have the fresher set. But you can see Hamilton is on the insides into turn 8, and we get that move done. And that is an absolute beautiful move there. As we're gonna go back to some fuel saving.
And we should try to increase tire saving.
Tire saving,
11.
turn 11. Says Leclerc's race engineer. We can see we're 1-2 now. The question is, Hamilton can overtake his teammate. I do not mind that at all. So here we go then, 3 laps to go in this race. The battery is empty, it doesn't matter. We can go neutral. 1 lap to go and we are gonna come home.
So it's hard battle. Oh,
Sorry, last lap now. We are gonna come home in P3 and P4. Hamilton finishes on the podium for his first race.
Verstappen over the finish line. And
For
today's
Ferrari
winner.
from P15 on the grid, Leclerc from P14 to P4, and I call that a very, very solid recovery drive. As we cross the line, you can see Leclerc with 0.1 liters of fuel remaining. It's absolute perfect management, unlike qualifying. And that is a very, very solid start to the season here for Ferrari in the 2025 Fantasy Career Mode.
The highly decorated record breaker from Stevenage once again taking to the podium.
It's wonderful to see them take their first podium of the year. They had to earn it, that's for certain.